Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new season of Fear the Walking Dead. We're on to season 4 and a whole new beginning I'm expecting. Especially as, for me, season 3 wasn't the greatest. Especially the good 2/3 portion of it at the ranch. And Troy and Jake and their father. And it was... Some people liked it. I was reluctantly accepting of it. It wasn't the best storyline for me. But I have heard that this show gains another gear from season 4 onwards. So I'm looking forward to this. So let's go. This is episode 1 of season 4.
Someone there?
Well, we all heard it.
I mean, not one of the past. If you are there, you can come out. You can sit, lit a can of Pecos strawberries. Have a little badinage. There ain't been a lot of nights.
No, it's the dead. Bollocks. Shut the front door. I mean, I knew he was coming into it. It's impossible to avoid the spoiler of that, but...
So, what's your story?
You got a minute? Oh, look, a whole new start. Cool. Excellent. Excellent. Here we go. Bring it on. Prefer that already.
If you're gonna hit me with your stick, don't open the door.
Is he at...
Well,
yes,
you know,
he is.
If you're gonna try.
He's at Anne's old place.
Looks like you've settled in. I thought maybe we could continue our acquaintance. Come on. The reason we fought is because you wanted to protect people. You care about people. You should be with them.
He's still got him locked up.
I don't want to tell you what to do.
Because Morgan did this for Carol.
But you know who I am. And I know who you are.
It just feels like I'm watching The Walking Dead here. It's weird. If you want to know precisely where I'm up to, just check the links in the description and you can head over to Patreon and figure out where I'm up to there.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. I wouldn't.
No, he wouldn't.
I was hurt. You brought me in. Don't wait this time. Don't waste one more second. You're alive. You're a part of the world already. You'll find your way back to it, because it will find its way back to you. So just come back.
It's hard trying to convince somebody who's already made their mind up. Morgan's, he's a lost soul because he lost everything that meant something to him a long time ago now.
Thanks for letting me in. You don't have to be out here. I came for you before. Thanks for letting me in. You can hide, but you can't run.
Shut the front door, an entirely full tank of gas. Oh. Damn. How far did he drive? Full tank of gas, what's that? Hundreds of miles. Average saloon car, full tank of gas, 400 miles. Maybe more, maybe less. I don't know whether the world is now peaceful or just eerily lonely.
Take it back!
I'm just trying to help.
Looked like you were on your own.
Sometimes people don't when you help. This is where we come across our stranger. Looks like the right part of the woods. I thought the guy wasn't. I was like, why has he not at least got weapon out in case it's a walker? But he was prepared. He had it on his hip. Yeah.
I'm just passing through.
Well, why don't you come in and sit a spell?
Always Morgan.
I don't know how much you heard, but it's been a while since I talked to someone. John Dory, like the fish. Are you hungry, Morgan? 'Cause I could cook you something. I got beans, and I got beans. In your travels, did you come across a woman carrying a pistol like this?
You had two.
Identical, in point of fact. Why don't you take the back of the truck? I'll take the cab. Or vice versa.
I know how wary Morgan is, how everyone should be, but going off what you just saw, you were like, this guy seems okay. You done. Moving on. He got his head down for like, what, 2 or 3 hours? There's a light still on. Jesus, that made me jump.
You some kind of karate man?
Dick.
I'm just passing through. Give me back the rest and I'll be on my way.
Afraid you ain't exactly in a position to bargain.
I don't know anybody here.
He
I got
tracked
no
you.
beef with you, gentlemen. I'm just looking out for my friend.
He tracked you. Shit. That's the problem when you creep up on what you think is just a couple of people. You don't know who else is around. Can't scope it out.
Karate man. That gunslinger. How about that?
What the hell's this now?
Parked nearby. Heard a shot. Wanted to see what was what.
A big ass truck.
So what's what?
He said he was on his own.
You don't look good. You look hungry. I got a case. Cup of noodles in the back.
Not enough, Al.
I'll throw in a case of Pall Malls. I know how you love your Pall Malls.
Oh yeah.
Why the hell are you acting like we have a choice?
There's always a choice, Leland.
Oh shit. Oh what? Holy balls!
Happens to be an easy one.
She's got sentry guns, for fuck's sake.
Hey,
She is
thanks for giving us
equipped,
a hand back there. Al, is it?
prepared.
Althea, actually.
Althea.
There's the candy for you.
Leland and his boys have gotten pretty desperate.
Mm.
Seems like every store, kitchen, and pantry from here to Tyler's picked over down to the studs.
I'd like to get out of here, please. Anywhere along here is fine.
Sorry, guys. Didn't rescue you out of the goodness of my heart. You guys owe me.
It's a SWAT van? I hadn't noticed that. I saw it said special operations on the door. Not your
I don't
choice
mean
to
to
have to
be
debate.
ungrateful, man, but my truck's parked in that town back there. Oh,
You're quick.
damn.
Just want to ask you a few questions.
I can't work her out yet.
Yeah. What you've seen, who you've met, where you've been, where you're going.
Why?
It's for a story. I'm a journalist.
Well, what's the point of that now? Is she trying to
You were
keep a
alone
record?
at the cabin.
I talk to myself a lot, but I had to quit.
Why?
I started enjoying that conversation too much.
You think you'll find her?
I know I will.
He's logging.
How exactly did you get split up?
I'm afraid that's not a very happy story.
these questions. There's no news stations left.
He's got a lot of history.
I saved you. Noodles and effort. No, I don't need that. I need your story.
How many tapes have you got? It could take a while. Not that Morgan
brought you
would
out
be
here?
in the mood for discussing any of it.
I'm going somewhere. Getting away from
I
something.
didn't ask you to save me. I'm gonna go. Or are you saying I can't?
You've been held at gunpoint with somebody. I think you earned the right to call him friend.
I don't want to answer any more questions.
Clean socks. Worth their weight in gold. Of course, gold ain't worth much nowadays. You sure you're gonna be all right out there on your own?
This world, we're always on our own.
Wait.
You can't leave it to this. You just can't. She didn't want anything, really, did
Hands!
she?
Okay.
I wouldn't do that. Hey, you're not so tough without the lever.
Hands. Stick. I ain't gonna ask twice now.
You can have it around your head. Yeah, there it goes. I knew it was coming. Bit up too. She's trying to reach her level. Yeah. Oh, well, that's you screwed. You can't get to him with that. Surely you can't get to that. He's reloading though. You might have a chance. You just stand a chance. Come on, Morgan. Come on. Oh, that knee's gonna be hurting, man. Will he thank you for that? Or won't he? No, he won't. But put him in a fucking shit ton of trouble. That was awesome. She was pretty good. John was good too.
You don't look so hot.
The keys!
Get down!
She'll finish him. Hey, fellas. I'll do it. Well, if you was wondering whether she was bluffing with the guns that didn't have any ammo, she did.
Gets the job done. Thanks for the assist.
That guy, that was a unique kind of asshole.
One of them was called Alexandria, and then there was a place called the Kingdom. Actually had a king.
A king.
And a tiger.
Even had a pet tiger.
Yeah.
They were safe places. Good people inside. I have been with some of them for a while. I already left. Before I left.
I don't understand. Did they do something?
I told you things, and that was the trade.
You told me you were with good people in Virginia, and then you left.
How about you tell me about you? Like, how'd you get this van?
Yeah. The only thing I really know her from is Shannon from Lost, and she was a pain in the ass.
For your help. But I think it's time that I was going on my way. But I lose people, and then I lose myself.
And I don't die. I'm afraid you're at walker crawling speed now. You've gained a latch on here.
You're wrong. What you said before about being on your own. There you go.
I know you're stubborn, Morgan, but
Thank you.
give
Morgan.
the dude a chance.
That walker. I need to know.
Who's the one who told you not to help?
Well, Al took me back to my truck, but it wouldn't start. Now she's taking me to look for Laura.
In exchange for more of his story.
That's right. Oh, come on.
Are we going to get anything in this episode that starts to pair us? Whoever they are, they just fell. They collapsed.
Take this.
We all know gunfire attracts them. They don't sound dead.
You injured? What happened?
This isn't who I think it is it? Fucking is.
Drop it!
Morgan? Beat the fear of the Walking Dead. I had a feeling it was Alicia.
So what the hell's your story?
Again, how long ago? Alright, I'd have to say, I knew we were going to get some sort of transition over at some point, and an amalgam kind of characters from the two shows. That was done not in a way that I expected, and it gave us a whole episode of Morgan leaving Anne's place. I say Anne's place, the dump, the garbage place, and what happened to him on his travels and how far he's gone, and the guest appearances from Rick, from Andrew Lincoln, of Carol and Jesus. And I know I'm probably not watching it, as I mentioned in the episode, in the exact chronological order, but when I started The Walking Dead, I wasn't sure what I was signing up for. Had I known I was going to be so taken back and so addicted to this show, that this world, I would have preempted making sure that I could do it in the correct chronological order, even though they are all different shows. But ones were completed and done at different times as well. So it is what it is. This is where we are. I am on season 9 of The Walking Dead on YouTube, but I'm on season 11 on Patreon. Check the links in the description if you want to go watch that far. And here we are now at the start of season 4 of Fear the Walking Dead. And we've been introduced some new characters. John, I like him. He seems pretty down to earth. He's still very optimistic. He's still looking for this lady that was in his life, who apparently has the other matching pair to these revolvers, which is a beautiful gun, by the way. And he said it's rare. I don't know anything more than that. Morgan, of course, we're totally familiar with. And our new addition, the female, who's unfortunately, if it mentioned her name, I didn't catch it, or if I did, I've forgotten it already. But it was a face from Lost, who played Shannon. But she was much younger and had blonde hair and was much more annoying. So there you go. So I was wondering at some point whether this was going to even do it in this episode or do it in the next one, whether we would come across Madison or Alicia or Nick or Strand or any of them, and we get it right at the end there. So they're doing it as an ambush because they don't exactly look well for wear themselves either, do they? We don't know whether they've got any transport. We don't know what their story's been in interim since the end of season 3, and this is where the two parties meet. I mean, I'm pretty much hoping they don't just all kill each other. Otherwise, there's going to be no more show. That was enjoyable. It was weird because it didn't feel like I was watching this show. It felt like I was watching the other one. It's going to fuck with my head now because we're going to have both from next episode. But I'm looking forward to it. So please join me for that. I will see you in a week's time for episode 2. If I get to the point where The Walking Dead finishes, as regards releases on YouTube, I may up this series to 2 a week at that point. But at the moment, my schedule just doesn't allow for it. And I'm trying to work out the dynamics as to where that will happen. It's hard to try and work out. I'd need a spreadsheet in about 2 hours to figure it out, to be honest. Right then, if you do want to watch any of these, as I mentioned previously, just check the link in the description. There's a full archive over on Patreon for you, including this show, The Walking Dead. I will be doing all the other spin-offs as well at some point, but they're going to be further down the line when we're finished with this. And I will see you for episode 2 next week. I would appreciate, if you haven't already, give me a quick sub to the channel, guys. By all means, post your comments down below. But we are finally here. We have got an sort of an amalgam of where the two shows kind of meet at the same timeline. Right then, see you for episode 2. Look forward to the next one. Take care.